Hello, this is Stephen Cuffey reporting to you for my TBC live broadcast number 68. That's number 68 live broadcast. I want to thank those of you who are here. I'm not showing any viewers at this moment, but I'm sure maybe some maybe come flowing in any moment. I don't have a personal agenda today, other than the Billion Coin. But I want to thank all of you for being here today. Is awesome to have everyone that's here today.
I don't have a personal agenda.
Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay, and basically what I'm saying, the one thing that I want to first before foremost, let me go through. Oh my God, I got quite a few people coming in. It's great. Thank you so much, Gerard, for being here in Crypto Review. Jules Ann, thank you so much. Let me see, Bitcoin Scott. Oh God, he was the first one here today. Jules Ann, thank you so much. Let's see here. Christina, thank you, sister from Brazil. Thank you so much for being here today. And TBC Dr. Joe Stevens, thank all of you for being here today. Randy was talking about live broadcasting on his live broadcast, and that just so happened what I wanted to talk about today. Let me just use myself as an example today. When I started this live broadcast, when they started the live broadcast and the month they started it, I can't say I wasn't necessarily nervous. I just wasn't maybe as smooth as I am now. I wasn't as confident as I am now. So when Randy's talked about that, he was absolutely correct. We have to reach down. We have it in us. I believe we have it in all of us. We have to unlock the key to that shyness, that fearness, and just speak for what you know. Be yourself. Don't try to listen. We're not trying to impress anybody. That's Randy could have said it better. I'm not trying to impress anybody. Anybody. My goal is to express and promote the Billion Coin and do what they expressed of us. Is important. It is extremely important. I'd like to thank for those that's all here today. Some of the people that's on this live broadcast, I can remember when they started. No one is perfect at this. I'm not perfect, but I believe that it's so important for us as live broadcasters. And see, it doesn't matter how many you've done. The fact that you do them. Some people just starting out. They got over that hurdle, of that shyness, that fearness. Because one thing that Randy said that was so important, that I think that people are wondering, what exactly, they're trying to please someone here. But we're not trying to please anybody. We're all in the same boat. Why try to please anyone? You're not trying to please anyone. And for those that may see this later, someone maybe a new person, it's not hard being a live broadcaster for Billion Coin. I've said many times, and you heard me say this so many times, if we all truly and truly and truly become a student of the TBC blog and stop just reading it. If you go through the blog sometime and you highlight certain sentences, like you seen Randy do sometime, you can find some key terms, key words that our TBC administration trying to get across to us. just like that, like I was stating just yesterday about, I was one that had some little difficulty with the cookies. You know, they had it one way, then they had another way. You know, they had it for the broadcasters, then they had the bystanders. Remember? So I had, and I just didn't understand. I wasn't getting it for some reason. So what did I do? What I did, I just kept reading it over and went over and went over and over again. And I just broke it down in pieces. And I got it. I got exactly what the Billion Coin administration wanted me to know. So if we just, it's all called effort. If you just put the effort in, but if you don't put the effort in, you can't expect to get anything out. And that has to do when I'm talking about these live broadcasts. If you don't put that effort out, take that big step. Maybe some people, and you know what get me? Even when our administration has recognized as being the trailblazers, the VIPs, the voices of the Billion Coin. You would and even give us 1,000,000 cookies worth maybe over almost between $84,000 per broadcast. You would think even some people would do it for that. But like Brandon said, we got 48 spaces, 48 live broadcasts, and 48 backups. And that thing has not been full one time since we've had it. Because I look at it every day. Not one time has it been full. And here we got maybe what? 40 to 50,000 people with send buttons? I'm not even talking about the 3.2, almost 3.3 million people we have. What about these people that got all these send buttons that's not doing live broadcasts? See, you have to ask yourself this question. What is the reason I really got involved in the Billion Coin? You got to ask yourself that question. What did I really do to get involved in the Billion Coin? I just think that we have to be brave. You got to take that chance. And like Randy said, it's not like I got these 10 people that's on this live broadcast right now. It's not like I see all these 10 people in my screen, my 17-inch laptop. It's not like I got my iPad Air here. I can see myself here as well. I'm using that as my moderator. I can see people in the chat. It's not like I can see everyone here. I'm looking at myself. So it's like talking to yourself. It's like you're looking in a mirror. That's what it's like. All you got to start doing is opening your mouth and saying some things about, and let it be positive, but let it be you. Now, sometimes I'm very to the point in some things. And like I said, I don't mean any harm to hurt anyone or trying to hurt anyone's feelings here. I'm just, I've used the expression, I'm not playing with TBC, but I mean that. I don't play with this thing. It's real. It's real money in our wallets for those who don't think it is or question it. And like I said before, TBC is not a bank. It's not a charity. It's not an investment. And I said yesterday, don't ever call it an investment. It is a purchase you're making from one trusted seller to another trusted seller. I like to talk about this 10. Let's talk about the $10 fee for our Quick Cash Back Office just a moment, which I tend to do a lot of. You know, I'm gonna put it out there for us today. We have over 3.2, almost 3.3 million people in the Billion Coin. And we're going through a major, when I say major, I mean a major transition in our migration process. It's going to be sad when it comes July 31st. And our administration, what they may say, they may take a hard line with this. It's going to be through the first, no matter what. And don't extend it. Let's say they don't extend it. How many people of those 3.2 people you think going to pay that $10 fee? Isn't that a crying shame? And get this. And I recommend this to a lot of you. I'm sure some of you have already done this. For those people on your team that haven't paid it, or you got new people coming on, when that's now a requirement, as you know it, when you get involved in the Billion Coin, it's a requirement to pay that now. So if someone wants to pay it and don't understand about having a cryptocurrency wallet like Coinbase or blockchain or coin payments or whatever it is, all you got to do is ask them to send the money to you. Now for me, I only ask people to send me $15. And some people ask for 20. That's whoever wants to charge whatever. Because the processing fees are so low right now. I did one for a person on my team, and it wasn't but 4 cents through Coinbase for paying your $10 back off, $10 for your Quick Cash back off. It was only 4 cents for Bitcoin. Doing it by Bitcoin. 4 cents. It is the minor fees, they call them process fees. They're minor fees. That's what they are. That's what they are. They are not hard. They're all-time low right now. There's virtually no reason why someone can't borrow, work for it to get your $10, whatever it takes. Pay the $10 fee. You're not paying it once a month. You're paying it once a year. Here in the United States, you can't even buy a really good dinner for $10. Yeah, I know there are some poverty-stricken nations around the world. Do some work for somebody to give you their currency to pay that $10 fee. Do some work for somebody. Get it done. It's a crying shame to have these many people in the Billion Coin that hasn't paid that $10 fee. And if people have been a student of the blog, they would know how important it is. It's been advertised in the blog so many times. We have to get it done. It's going to be you know what it looks like this you know what I'm thinking? At the rate we're going, with the lack of people paying it, at the numbers they're not paying, those people that have millions of dollars in their TBC wallet and the TBC 004.net current blockchain, When they turn that server off, you're going to lose every single penny. That's right. It's going to be gone. Gone. They're migrating to a TBC 009 networking blockchain. We're having a whole new wallet. Personally, myself, I have what 95% of the people on my team have paid. The only little few that hasn't paid, they're not serious about it. So you will always have those people on your team. For me, I just don't tolerate it on my team. And I let them know. If you want to be successful, and if you want to continue to stay in that greed, scarcity, poverty mindset, go right ahead. But you're not here on my team. Not for TBC. You're not representing TBC the correct way. See, and if you feel like I'm taking a hard line, guys and ladies, I don't mean that at all. It just gets to me sometimes. I see people not serious about what the billion coin is, what it isn't, and what the correct role in isn't. And Gerard said that first. He know I support him in that. I think he hit it right on the head when he said that. What did you get into TBC for? Did you get it for the right reasons? Did you get it to actually to eradicate poverty, one person at a time, like our mission talk about? Don't you realize when you join TBC, you're building our community? You're one that's driving our coin up in value? Do you realize you're priceless? And you're also linked to a grain of gold? There's no market-driven cryptocurrency never, ever came close to what we're doing right now in our mission. And I can speak from knowledge because I have went through those cryptocurrencies on the market side. I know what their little so-called mission is, if they call it a mission. So we have to get busy getting people. See what I'm thinking is going to happen? You're going to have this big rush of people. I'm praying that our current network just stays stable enough to get this stuff paid in our Clean Cash back office until the 31st. Because for me, I hope they don't extend it. I just hope they don't extend that 31st. Now, if they do it, it's fine. But I just hope they don't. Because people have they've been talking about this $10 fee since 2017. That's how far back they've been talking about it. That $10 fee can pay for most things that keep this thing running, to keep our whole network running. So let's take it seriously, like GW Publishing Gerard says. You know? It just, I'm just pouring out my feelings today about this because it just seemed to me that no matter how we talk about it, Gerard, myself, Juzanne, Bitcoin Scott, Mom's Magnet, Marianne Murphy, and her son James, and Stefan, many people all around the world. David Jones, I could just name all over and over again. Lucy Brown, Sharon Weller. I mean, just so many people are pouring our hearts out as being our broadcasters and trying to get this message across to you all. And no matter what we do, see, the problem is not enough of us doing it. That's the issue. It's just not enough of us doing this. So let us step out there. We're Wake up, people. Wake up. Come on now. Let's get these $10 fees paid so we can get over to the new network. And all these people that's asking about our fiat, guess what? Have you paid your $10? That's the first thing I asked them. Have you paid your $10 when your Comcast back office? No, I haven't. But don't talk to me about the fiat. Our network is too stable to even talk about something like that now. It's too unstable. And if that ever comes, which I don't know, you think that's any bank or any type going to even attach ourselves to them when we don't do what's expected of us in the first place? Come on now. I don't even look at those kind of things right now. We got to build this network, build this TBC to the utmost. We should be 10 million people, 20 million people, 50 million people, 100 million people. I think Mary said, or someone said that yesterday, if each person got one person in 1 week, right now, we'll be close to where we need to be. If we did that for 2 or 3 days, everybody got one person. I'm talking about the 3.2 million people. We'll be where we need to be. It should take up 5-10 years to get to 1 billion people in our organization. It shouldn't be there. You know? It shouldn't be there. But this was, for me, a little emotional today. I'm sorry if I didn't mean to step on anybody. I'm not angry. I'm just a little disappointed to see the same thing happening over and over again. And this opportunity is much bigger than you. There's nothing on earth like this right now that I've seen. Let's take this seriously. Let's get it done. Let's get more people to be broadcasters. Let's get more people to do this. You know, let's do this. I want to thank so much, I believe Cotia Williams from New Zealand. Thank you so much for being here today. There's so many good people here today. And I'm about, like I said, I'm coming at the end of my live broadcast because my time is up. But I want to thank everyone for being here today. I want to say that tomorrow, as of right now, I'll be doing 2 live broadcasts. One at my usual time and start 15. And I have one at night at 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time. And you got to look at what your time is. I know some people be early in the morning, maybe asleep or whatever. But I know some people be morning for some people. I'll be doing a second broadcast at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. It's not on. We can't put 2 broadcasts on that broadcast schedule. You only can put 1, but you can do as many broadcasts on your YouTube channel as you want to. Just like Crypto TBC John, he does 2 a day pretty much. He's only doing 1 a day. He did 1 this morning. He used to do 1 in the morning, right at 9 at night. So, like I said, I'm just trying to trying to lead by example. That's all I'm trying to do. So, I want to thank all of you for being here today. Let's take this Billion Coin more serious than we have been. Let's take it to a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Let's get these people in as much as we can before, the 15th get here. Or whatever the date is, where we extended it to. 17th, 16th. Let's get it done. Oh my God. Hey, Matlock, thank you, sister, for being here. I caught your live broadcast by using your phone just at the last minute, near the last minute. And then you had somebody that was being rude to you by blowing the horn or something. That was funny. Let me just say something about her. You know, I don't know her first name, but it always says A. Metlock. Y'all need to support her more. She do some wonderful live broadcasts. I've caught her a few times. And a few times she's to the point. She's very frank, very honest. She's very smart. She knows TBC. She knows it. You know, she's like me. She just tell it like it is. She just be yourself. Just be yourself. So let's support A. Metlock. A lot of us. Find out go to her YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. See, we got to support everybody that's lacking in people, you know, coming to their live broadcast. I try to catch nearly everybody that's here. I may miss some people, but I try to catch the majority of them. I use my phone. I got 2 phones, an iPad, and I've got everybody on a live broadcast at the same time sometimes. Every device I can have you on live broadcast, I put it on there. When I'm out at a store, I'm watching a live broadcast with my headphones in my ear. People don't know what you're doing. They don't care. They're just doing whatever they're doing. So I want to thank you so much for being here. Let's take this broadcasting. Come on, step out there and get it done, people. We need more people out there, and even more people doing other languages. You know, you speak your language fluently in your country. Speak it in your language. Chantel, Mons Magnet, she does it every day in Dutch. Every day. She's done over 70 people live broadcasts, all in Dutch. And she speaks in a little bit of English too, but she speaks more in her native language. And done a fine job. Fine job. Juzanne, wonderful person. Does excellent live broadcasts while still dealing with her health. She's still, see, that's what made, when I see people like that, I just got to say thank you for stepping out there despite what's going on with you health-wise. You still doing live broadcasts? Come on now. And we got people that's able-bodied people, healthy people that can do live broadcasts that don't do it. There's some that got health problems that can't do it. And I know one person that has that. I'm not going to mention that person's name. But that person is always there at People Live Broadcast. Always. And very positive. I'd like to thank everyone for being here today again. I say that a lot because I mean it from my heart. Continue to support me. For anybody that needs to get involved in the Billion Coin, contact me by the contact information below my video. It's been an awesome being with you all today. And I will see you all tomorrow at my regular time at 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. And like I said, I have a second broadcast at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And if something happened, I can't appear. You know, I will try to send out. I'll put it on my live broadcast. I indicate I will not be here today because I had an emergency or whatever. But I think it's wonderful. I enjoy it. I love it. And I love TBC and my TBCians. So with that said, have a nice day and goodbye.